So here's something kind of interesting. We are currently at a temperature of 51 degrees, which you might not be thinking that's too unusual, but here in northern Illinois, very unseasonably warm, and they've actually got us at a high of 60, which I'm not sure if we're going to hit that or if we already did today, but very warm weather for late December. This is the 23rd of December, 2020. And what's even weirder is that exactly 5 years ago to the day, we also had unseasonably warm weather like this, which ended up in us having a tornado warning with an actual spotted tornado. I don't think there was any damage or injuries or anything, but not the sort of thing you expect in late December around here. But anyway, it looks like, so we've got an approaching cold front, which is probably why it's so windy right now, but I don't think much is going on as far as storms or anything. You can see there's no severe weather predicted here or anything like that. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a repeat of 2015 in that regard, but still a strange coincidence that I just wanted to document here, I guess. And I was also, for some reason, looking at this. So what's the percentage of a white Christmas here in Illinois? Of course, the further north that you get, there's a higher chance. Around here, it looks like it's around 50-50. We're closest to that 48% there. But if we look at the forecast here, it does not look like we'll have any snow on Christmas Day, but there's going to be a huge temperature swing here, all the way down to 9 degrees tonight, and then Thursday and Friday also pretty cold. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. So the 23rd of December 2015 was a very unseasonable day, as you can see from this storm reports map. Very widespread severe weather just to the southeast of where I am. I might have mentioned before that there were no injuries, which in my general area I don't think there were. There's really not a whole lot of information that I can find on the tornado that was spotted in near where I live, but to the southeast, the outbreak was much worse, and there were unfortunately some injuries and fatalities. So that is, of course, very tragic. Fortunately, in my area, things really didn't get too bad. It's just kind of something that's memorable because you don't expect severe weather and tornadoes and stuff. Up here around late December, severe weather in the winter, it consists of blizzards and ice storms and stuff like that usually. So the weather summary for that day here in Rock Island County was, you can see that we actually did hit a high temperature of 60 degrees, which is what they were predicting for today, with the record being 61, so we got really close to that record. And then here's the graph where you can see the temperature slowly ramping up, only to very sharply drop off after that front went through, and then also the wind really picking up in the afternoon. So from the storm outlook maps, you can see that we were just barely in that slight risk area with a 5% chance of a tornado. And this was probably unknown to me at the time because, you're not expecting in late December any sort of severe weather. But then in the southern states, they had a moderate risk actually, which, as we saw before in the reports map, is where most of the severe weather actually did end up occurring. So right at noon, this mesoscale discussion was issued for Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri. And then at 1:55, a tornado watch was issued for that same area. And then finally, here's the storm coming through, with the tornado warning being issued right around 4:50 in the afternoon. So this was the last tornado warning issued for the year by KDVN, National Weather Service in the Quad Cities. The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a tornado warning for central Rock Island County in northwestern Illinois, south central Clinton County in east central Iowa, and eastern Scott County in east central Iowa. So this was issued at 4:45 p.m. However, shortly after at 4:57, you can see it changes from a radar indicated tornado to an actual spotted tornado, or a spotter confirmed tornado. And then here's my coworkers and I being dumb and not taking shelter. And then finally, this is the surface map showing the fronts. So we've got a warm front to the south, which is where most of the severe weather occurred. And then it lifts north into my area with a cold front finally going through. And at 22:45 Zulu time, that's when the tornado report was put in my area. So you can see that's right when the cold front starts approaching our area.